You feel like a rock stuck in a hard place. You don't know where to go next. You're confused. You're literally like, you want to live under this cloud of like an actual gray cloud, but there's sun around you. Like you're comfortable. You're absolutely comfortable and you're scared. The feeling of how do I say this? The feeling of being scared is essentially of feeling uncomfortable. You don't want to feel uncomfortable, so therefore you feel scared. People mix those emotions together, right? So let's ask the tarot. Sorry, my dog's having a hard time finding a good spot. So let's ask tarot mind, body, spirit right now, because I feel like there's just a lot of confuzzling things going on right now for you. So spirit, what is this collective's mind, body, spirit. Okay. Let's look at the cards. So mind. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is telling me that, yeah, you do have a block. There is a block. There's literally, it's given me Mysterio vibes. You know, the character Mysterio. I don't know if you're an Avengers fan at all, but is it Avengers fan or is it a Spider-Man thing? Anyways, he has a literal fishbowl as a mask, and you can't see him. It's like you're putting a fishbowl around your head. That's essentially what this is. You're looking at everything in a distorted way. So I feel like there's a strain on a relationship here. I don't know if this seems very like your current romantic relationship has a strain in which that you know you can see it, but you're not fully aware of it. Does that make sense? Like you're acknowledging it, but you're not fully aware of it, or they're not fully aware of it. I think your partner is literally blind to this, and you've been feeling like heavy about this. So, body. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're willing to like give up everything that you've worked for to start something new, to start something fresh. Like you feel very worn down from this, but you're also feeling a little manic in a way. You're also like, am I making the right decision here, or am I just being an impulsive bee? You know what I mean? So I think you want clarity, but here's the thing about clarity. You ain't gonna find it. Like, nobody truly finds clarity unless they do the hard thing, unless they do the thing that makes them feel uncomfortable, the scary thing. You're not going to find clarity until after you do it. Does that make sense? Like, yeah. Does this feel slightly impulsive? Yes, but it feels like something that you've been thinking about for a very long time, but you're just not fully planning it. You're not fully doing the thing. You just keep going back to this decision that you want to make and contemplating about it. It's not fully said and done yet. Does that make sense? So, spirit, what is this collective spirit going through right now? Judgment. What am I just like? I think you're scared of other people's opinions, and I think you don't know who to listen to. Like, yeah, you can go to your best friend, but let's be real. Let's look at who your best friend is. Okay? Do they mirror what you're going through right now? Chances are, probably yes. Do you want to go through what they're going through right now? Chances are, probably no. So if you ask them for advice, they're probably going to give you advice that you're not looking for. They're probably going to tell you something that you don't want to hear. And then you go to another friend who kind of understands your situation, but doesn't fully know who your like the whole context of the relationship, because every relationship is really complex. And if they only hear little bits and pieces of it and they've never met your partner, they're only going to give you so much of what they know as they know advice. So it's like, okay, yeah, they're telling you one thing, your other friend's telling you another thing. Who do you listen to? Who do you listen to? And then you're like, oh, myself. You're looking for an answer inside yourself right now. And we're going to try to find that today for you. I really hope we can, through the tarot and through spirit. So stay in tune, like and subscribe if you like me. I'm sorry if what's it called? Stutter. Stutter. It's just who I am. Anyways, so let's get into the past, present, future, because we need to dive into this whole complexity of this relationship here. What is the past energy of this relationship, Spirit, please? Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands. Seven Wands. It seems to me in the past, like, you worked very hard to get to where you are. You wanted that same energy from your partner to kind of like level up with you in a way, to grow with you in a way, to feel compassionate and passionate and just feeling like your soul is on fire with each other. Like you want them to go along with you on this journey. But as time went on, it looks like it's just been you. You know what I mean? There's no, like, I don't want to say twin flame because I don't really necessarily understand a twin flame, because that terminology is very confusing to me when it comes to like soulmates. Like, do they truly exist? Yes, I do believe they exist in a certain way, but do I feel like people mix up soulmates with marriage in a way. Like, yeah, do I believe in soulmates? Yes. At certain time frames of your life, certain energies, certain channels, certain frequencies at that time, yes, there are soulmates. Marriages is like, it's like it's a term that we as humans on earth have made up. Kind of like the Bible in a way. Does that make sense? So, and then that's why that's when someone says twin flames, I kind of get confused with what that means. So if you want to tell me the difference between all of that, let me know in the comments. But point being is, I feel like you're a very independent soul looking to find, another independent soul to build a union on. Except this is in your past. So let's see what the present is, because this is kind of confusing. Like I said in the beginning, present energy. The King of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yes, so you are in your head about this. You're like trying to look at this from a logistical angle, because you've built you've built your life up to until this point. It's been very methodical in a way. It's been very like board gamey, Monopoly in a way. And for some reason, the board game Sorry is coming up, or that's really heavy on my visuals right now. So maybe that might be a childhood marker for you. Maybe like you did that a lot, playing X and O's. You know, I don't really see a whole lot of... What's the word I'm thinking of? It's very late. It's like almost midnight. And I don't stay up this late. But I needed to do this. This message was coming through. I was like, you gotta do this. Okay. Future energy. Let's see what it's like. Because you're heavy on your mind right now. Future energy. Future energy. Spirit. The Four of Pentacles. I kind of want to slap you right now. Because you're in a cycle. You're in a literal cycle that's been going on for years. And you're just circling around this one karmic thing, and you're distracting yourself. You're distracting yourself with other things to do because that's who you are. You're like, whatever. I'll just put everything else to the side and just focus on this one thing and it'll be fine. But here's the thing about coherence, right? You can't just fix one area of your life without doing anything else. You know, like, let's put an example. Career. Sure. Yeah. You can focus on your career. Absolutely. Is it the career that you want? Like, really, is it the career that you want? Or is it what you think that you should want or what other people are expecting you to want? Not saying you should quit your job. Just saying, like, if it doesn't feel aligned, then goodbye. Goodbye. So you need to trust the universe in that, okay? Like, do you have a plan? No. No. Because why should you have a plan? This is a playground. It's Earth. You weren't born as a child to be serious. You start as a child to play. Why should you stop? Why should you stop? Who told you to grow up? Your parents. Who told them to grow up? Their parents. And look how they're doing. How are they doing? Depresso espressos, I fucking bet. Oh, I wasn't supposed to cuss. But that's what cycles are. Okay? Coherence is about seeing something wrong, knowing that something's going on in your life that you are unsatisfied about, and ending that cycle by quitting the job, by leaving the relationship, by moving away, setting boundaries. And yeah, you can end ties with people, especially like certain family members, you know, because people be immature and stuff. That's fine. Sure, set those boundaries. Then, honestly, because of how love is so strong and the feelings of love is so strong, it's so hard to hurt people and end things when there's not necessarily a reason, a like good reason, like cheating or just like stealing, I don't know, like for sure reasons to leave somebody It's okay to not have a reason. It's okay to only have a feeling, okay? Am I saying, yeah, 360 your life right now? Do it. No, I'm not fully saying that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that to have coherence is to fully involve yourself with evolving yourself. Like Charmander, right? Charmander to Charmeleon to, wait, am I saying that right? Okay, you get what I'm saying. Pokemon. Let it, I choose you. Let it go. Pokemon. Whoa. I was just saying earlier about like all the fire and stuff. Okay. We're going off topic here. We're going way off topic. Maybe we can do a more in-depth love reading real quick. So we can just do like a 3-part series. So let's do your energy towards it, their energy towards it, and y'all's energies together. And then we can talk about the energy in the future between you two. So here we go. Let's do your energy first, because let's be real, if you're watching this, that's what matters most. Okay? Okay, what's your energy? Spirit? Give me something good. Wow, there's a lot of pentacle energy, I must say. Like, there's a lot of things moving in your realm right now. So Knight of Pentacles, yes. So you are like moving forward. I feel like definitely you're moving on to a more stable field. You don't know what you're doing. You just know you're going the right way. And it's moving pretty fast. I think you're like on the verge of something hitting pretty quickly for you. Like, I'm not saying a lot of I'm seeing a lot of money is what I'm seeing. I'm just trying to say that a little bit more better, much better. I'm a little delirious right now. But that's what I'm seeing. That is your future. That is your energy right now. Oh my god. What is their energy? I'm not going to edit any of this either, so you're just going to have to deal with all of this. Sorry. Subscribe. Dude, that's their energy. Death. Oh my gosh. Okay. So they sense the change going on within you. They know something's up. And they're going through their own journey. They've grown into someone that you don't even recognize anymore. If this is the relationship I'm thinking of, this is your primary partner right now. They're evolving into their own Pokemon, but like you're a fire Pokemon, okay? They're Squirtle. This is Squirtle. Squirtle's putting out your fire, baby. It's putting out your passion. You don't feel it anymore. You're moving towards something else. That's what I'm feeling. What's the energy right now between these two? Cause oh my god. And these are both horses. They're like opposites. Opposites do attract one another. Just saying. It is true. That's kind of, if you think about atoms, like physics. There's some truth behind that. Even in like the human attraction world. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Energy between both of them right now, Spirit. The Three of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. So it's almost like you guys like work together in a way that it's been working, in a sense of like functioning, like bare minimum functioning. There's no elaborate love. There's just like a to-do list and you're checking the boxes. But you deserve someone that checks all of your boxes, baby. Like, and then some. Not just the standard, like the bare standard of like, oh, I shouldn't like have that because that's just too much. Well, look at what you're asking, first of all. Like, of course, if you're thinking about physical traits, like, throw that out the window. It shouldn't matter. You deserve someone that looks at you like a prize and treats you like a prize, okay? What's the future? I don't even... The word temptation just came out, like, after I said that. Temptation. Interesting. Future. Spirit. Wow. 5 of Swords. Change. Real physical reality change here. Things are gonna get awkward. Awkward. Things are gonna get, like... I think reality is going to actually be confronted this time because you're tired of doing the same confrontations and hearing the same things every time. Because if it seems to me that you've had the same argument for a while and you're just kind of waiting to have another argument and see what they say. And if it's the same things that they're saying, then you know, like, they've changed in a different way. And that's not what you wanted. And it's okay to evolve into a different Pokemon without another Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful about that. I hope this gave you some clarity. Let's pull an Oracle card to give you some clarity. Sorry, I'm just looking to see if I have my little guidebook, and I don't. But I really love this deck, so... And I made it, so I should know. I should know. But, you know, when you write down words, they sound better than just spitting them out. But it's okay. Spirit. What's the overall message for the collective? Whoa, 2 came out. And this honestly is my favorite card of the whole deck because it has like such a like big meaning. So this one is called Celestial Crossing. It's meaning limitless expansion in the sense of zoom out. Okay? Your ego is yelling at you too much and you're listening to it. What you need to look at is the seriousness of this. Does it truly matter when it comes to your well-being, your health, and your happiness? Yeah, it hurts right now. But pain is only temporary, okay? Especially mental pain. It goes away. Especially when you go through it and then you grow into the beautiful soul that you are. So, if you, then another one came up. And this one hits a little deep because it's the projected bond card. And this is saying that what you've been imagining is a fantasy. You've been wanting something to work for so long, and it's only going to work as far as it has worked so far. You've put so much time, you put so much thought and energy into this. You have created a beautiful life with this person, and you love them truly and deeply. But it's at a thermometer level of how much love can grow with this person. They know you can have more. And they're trying to pull you down with them. Not that they're bad people, not that it's bad energy. It's just stagnant energy. Do you know what I mean? So, opposites can have different opinions and live in a peaceful household for a very long time. It could be very peaceful. But have you put yourself in a box? Do you find yourself being shrunken, feeling shrunken around them? So really think about that. So, I really hope this gave you the answer that you wanted. Maybe not wanted, maybe needed. And if you liked this card deck, I do sell it in my Etsy shop. If you made it all the way through, follow my shop and you can have a discount below. Mwah. Love you guys. Sorry for the deliriousness.